Hey there, Ken Wilkins, StandaloneHarness.com, here to cover what to send for a Gen 5 LT harness modification. So first things first, you want to make sure that you've disconnected any other good fuse blocks, any other connectors that are left over from dismantling the donor vehicle on this end. Make sure that you've disconnected your ECM and your TCM. We do not program modules in-house, and I will suggest an approved programmer when we go through the work order after this harness has been checked in, inspected, and we're having that conversation on the phone. So based on what you're doing with your project, I only have 3 approved tuners, and I will suggest one of the appropriate to you. So again, make sure everything is disconnected from the upper end of the harness. Leaving it on there does 2 things. 1, it adds weight to your shipping, which is going to drive your cost up, and 2, we will dispose of it. So in this particular case, this harness came in with these cables. These are going to get thrown away. We do not catalog, save, and return them. So if you want to save them and keep them, make sure you keep them on your end, please. So in this particular case too, an extra thing that was sent with this harness will not get thrown away. It's just one more thing that has to be cataloged. This is the cam sensor and the VVT cam actuator harness. It just disconnects right here at this cam jumper. Please just disconnect that. Keep this thing attached to your engine. There's no reason to remove that. Harness goes around to the other side, picks up the passenger side knock sensor, the starter, crank position sensor, the pan level sensor, the AC compressor clutch, and AC compressor displacement, AC pressure sensor is there. So it's just a one-piece harness. There's basically the short version of this, you want to stop the video now, is just unplug everything that can be plugged into this harness, and if you think you have to cut, it's going to cost you money. So just unplug everything and ship this Gen 5 assembly to us. For the rest of you that want detail, the harness then from the main trunk picks up the map sensor, picks up the engine coolant temp sensor, the AFM or DOD connector is here, and the engine oil pressure sensor connector is here. You do want to watch my video on how to get this thing off. I recommend that you rotate the sensor so that you can see the clip to actually get this thing off easily. Many of these come in mangled with channel locks. So it then goes across, picks up coils number 1, 3, 5, and 7. You'll see the connector here breaks off for the transmission control module, the T87 TCM. The harness then goes around the back of the engine where it picks up injectors bank 1 and 2 jumper. It continues around the back of the engine, picks up coils number 8, 6, 4, 2, throttle body, alternator, and then it drops down. It picks up the passenger side oxygen sensor, the front one, and the mass airflow sensor. Another branch on the back of the harness goes and picks up the driver's side oxygen sensor and then finds its way down to the transmission. So it'll have this same configuration whether it's 6L80 or 8L90 or 10L90. Thanks for watching.